Hey there. I'm out on a walk today, and the reason I'm out on a walk, you'll see in a moment. It's because of the passage we're going to read from Luke chapter 6. It's in the Sermon on the Plain again, and it's where Jesus says this. It's Luke chapter 6, verses 46 through the end of the chapter. And Jesus says, "Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not do what I say? I will show you what the one is like, who comes to me and hears my words and put them into practice. He's like a man building a house, who dug down deep and laid the foundation on rock. And when a flood came and the torrent struck that house, it could not shake it because it was well built. But the one who hears my words and does not put them into practice is like a man who built a house on the ground without a foundation. The moment the torrent struck that house, it collapsed, and its destruction was complete." You know, for years and years, doctors, people who study aging have been telling us that we need to get regular exercise. And for a lot of people, the best thing to do is to put that into your routine somehow. But I have a desk job, basically, or a driving job or something like that, or a playing guitar job. And so I don't get a lot of exercise in my work. And so I have to make sure I get exercise, because it's one of those things where, yeah, you can not do it one day or not do it next, but sooner or later it's going to come back, and you're gonna reap what you sow. And if you sow idleness, your body's going to come back and tell you you've sown idleness. And I want to see my grandkids, and so I'm taking the word of the doctor and putting it into practice, because someday the torrent of aging is going to come over my body, and I want it to stand. Jesus says the same thing about our spiritual life. He says, here's the way it works. You're building your life on something. The question is, what are you building your life on? And you notice when the building's going on, there's no storm. And so everything seems fine, whether you build your house on a firm rock, or you build the house of your life on some flimsy, lightweight look at life, or just kind of go day to day without considering the deeper truths of life and the questions of life. Jesus says you can build a house either place. The question is whether it will stand. And he says the wise people build their house on my word. And those are the houses that stand when the torrent comes. So my question to you is not whether you see today that doing exactly what Jesus says, following his word, is working out in your life, because that's not the point. The point is that it's the solid word, and it's going to enable you to stand when the torrent comes. Some of the things Jesus says don't even seem like they make sense in the short term, like love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you and do good to those who hate you and lend without expecting repayment and things like that. But the truth of the matter is that those words are a solid rock to build your life on. And when you build your life on the word of Jesus, he says that it's a solid foundation, and you will be able to stand when the torrent comes. So think today about your decisions, about the basis for your decisions, and whether or not the way you're looking at life, the way you're looking at your relationships, the things you're basing your decisions on, if that comes from the Word of God, the solid foundation, or whether or not you're just building on the wisdom of the world. Because I want your house to stand. I'm going to go keep on going with my walk. Have a great day.